Well, y'all, it's like whack-a-mole, you know? We're just trying to find the right server that actually works, you know? Because that's not annoying. All right, my Arty friends, hello, hello. It is Thursday. We will be thoughting. But before we get to all that thoughting, this is P over here.
M over there.
That's Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I don't know that you were here. We like to know that you were here as much as you probably would like us to be here.
Well, one hopes that's
when you show up, you're like, hey, where they at?
Formula.
That's the formula, yes. I'm going to pop out my chat. I had it done earlier. Maybe that's what it doesn't like. I don't really know. I don't know. And it's not like they give us a ton of information regarding, hey, we got this update going on and maybe you should do this. Sort of like, hey, just got to figure it out. That's fun. I mean, we are going to talk about problem solving today, so, you know.
We are.
Hey, look. We got... That's really close, isn't it? It's backwards, but...
Oh, yeah, me too.
But we got our shirts.
Stand up and show you mine.
She's jealous about
it. Because I have holy pants on.
She can't show you.
Not holy in the sense of, praise the Lord, holy. Actual, you know.
Breathable. Inappropriate for public.
Yeah, these are not ones I wear out. I thought some of them I don't care, but...
Right. All right, let's say hello to everybody. Let's turn to live chat. Wow, the light seems bright today. Kind of bugging me, but that's all right. I'm going to try to get over that. Over to participants. All right. Oh, and then give those thumbsy upsies. We got 54 of y'all here right now at this very moment and 38 likes. Please like it. Love it. Watch some more of it. Share it with a friend. I promise it gets better from here. I mean, once we're actually live, you know, that in itself. Check one, you know, box one, done. We made it. Out to the internet. Oh, good gosh. And see, please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. See, it's not happy about something. I mean, it says we're streaming, but I'm like...
Are we? Do we have people talking about it?
Well, no, I'm just looking at the back end of our, you know. I know.
Is he saying things?
I'm just going to close that little box, even though it was screaming at me. Okay. Things were yelling at me. All right, we've got Lucy's here, Adrian, Alicia, Ann, we got Ann Canwright and Ann Webb. I said, oh mine, that's Sue. Barb's here. Brad's here. Bruja, Carol Buckingham, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, Darcy, Eddie. Fifth Paper Crafts, hello. Is that what it is? Fifth. Fifi, the paper crafter. Hello, welcome. Sorry. See, I had to get my glasses. It's really tiny. I'm over the age of 40.
I'm going to call and get an eye appointment. So I have some.
Do you? Ellen, the Explorer, also popped in there. Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda. Joanne, Julie Parker's here. King Designs, that's Paula. Mary Brown, Miss Allie K. Peace Talks with Lynn, that's Lynn. Panka is here. Rosemary K. Seabasket, that's Cheryl. Slapping Paint on Paper, that's Karen McCoy. Susie's here. SWL, that is Sherry. Vanessa is here. Virginia Bush and Zal Like Hal. She is our pal. If I missed you, give me some extra pinky hello hands. I think I got most of y'all that are pinky hello handed. And who's it? What's it? Okay, I'm going to see. I don't know what that thing was. I'm going to screenshot it here in a second when it starts to yell at me again. All right. It's Thursday Thoughts.
Thursday Thoughts. Oh, I'm just doing mental ruminating here and going through
She's looking through stuff while I'm handling all this. Who's it?
Yeah, and relegating some to what we're starting here today. We're going to continue on in CAW.
There's some carryover sometimes.
There's carryover, and I think it's going to be totally appropriate because what we're talking about right now. Well, I'll just read you. Start with my thing here. And then I may read you a letter by Lygia. Is she here today?
I don't think I've seen Lygia yet, or did I? Y'all let me know. Let me know.
Thursday Sots, June 25th, 2026. One of my favorite topics, besides the color wheel, is problem solving. I believe I have elevated problem solving to a level of philosophic inquiry. And rightfully so, because it can become an intrinsic way of observing and dealing with complicated events and everyday life. Art is part of my everyday life. It is sometimes the reason I get up in the mornings or find it difficult to shut down and go to bed at night. Art is both reactionary and initiatory. I just made that word up, and Sam Cho said I could. I'm going to talk more about that on call on Saturday. Reactionary in that I sometimes choose to do art because it keeps me from other more socially unacceptable actions. Brad always offers up a disclosure when I say stabby.
Or other inappropriate things.
That amuses me. I find art amusing, engaging because the problems that arise in the pursuit of art are the very thing that keep me engaged. I love it when something doesn't work out because it makes it necessary to delve deeper, expand parameters, question the process, reevaluate, redefine, to do something differently. Many times all that is required is time away, leaving what is there to marinate and for you to ruminate, giving time and space a chance to be. That away time creates an opportunity to, one, think about what the problem is, what it is not, and come up with ways to augment, work around, implement something else. Then two, try it out. More questions. Did it work? Why or why not? What has changed? What is needed? And what needs to be removed? Slide over, overlap, change the size. Size matter and bigger isn't always better. Add another element. Change the color, value, texture. So many things to consider and evaluate, and it is great fun. Why? Because I have tools, I have knowledge from past experiences, and I know, have confidence that whatever it is that isn't working out will eventually, or I'll have to move on with a satisfying notion that this is all a way to solve a problem. Tomorrow's another day, another opportunity, and the art of problem solving is being able to believe in the process and allow it to unfold. And I was just reading through this. I can't wait for New Year's, because you know what we're going to do for New Year's Eve? I'm going to read through this whole damn thing.
Oh. That'll be fun.
Yeah, something to look forward to. I mean, I do have some missing pages in here, but for the most part, I do try to include them. A lot of them are loose and flopping about and that sort of thing.
As thoughts do.
As thoughts do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got to go and get my glasses.
It's been a bit.
It has been a bit. It's been longer than you think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now what? Okay,
now you can go to the...
I hope I can go topside. I heard the camera over there doing its weird little thing. So, we're exploring all the problem solving today. All of it. But look at that. All right. It decided to show up. Fabulous. Just don't wave about too much and don't touch it. See?
The purpose.
It didn't like that.
It didn't like it?
No. It gets angry, and I don't.
Oh my goodness. That was like way over here.
I know, you didn't even get close. It's extra sensitive today. It says, don't mess with me, lady. I'm going to turn the buffering off.
The purpose of art is to raise people to a higher level of awareness than they would otherwise attain on their own. Bruce. His original name was Julia Halas. Hala acento SC. I'm probably not. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Hey, this dude lived a long time. He died in 1984, but he was born in 1899. He was a photographer and a sculptor. and he was most known for his iconic atmospheric photos of Paris in the 1930s. His one book was so risque that it wasn't published till 1977. I tried to get it on, but it's kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, on thrift books. Paris by Night was 1933. That was published in 1933. Or it was conceptualized in 1933. Nobody touched it, published it. He also has an excellent book called Conversations with Picasso, which I think would be very interesting, but that's really high dollar. Okay, so this brings us to thought of the day. Quote. This is mine. You can write it down somewhere, because I'm sure that you will want to reference this in the future. When you're building a house, you don't start with the roof. Don't you dare say that. I know what you're thinking.
I just did. Yep.
Yeah. And that wasn't the quote I wanted. I found my other little book. It was upside down in a pile of papers in the book. Knowing how to think empowers you far beyond those who know only what to think. This is why we're talking about problem solving today, and that I will continue to talk about problem solving and hopefully not, beat you over the head with it. Okay, I've told you that quote already. Look at me, I'm ahead of the... Okay. Problem solving succeeds because of tools, ones that you have and ones you will develop in the process going forward and problem solving. It's a wonderful thing. It just keeps on giving. All right, now Mariah sent me upstairs and she told me where to look, and I looked and I couldn't find it. So we're just going to go ahead and go with the one that I just whipped out here.
This is the whipped out version.
This is the whipped out version.
We've got prettier ones. We
do have prettier ones. And I just couldn't find them. This is called a design matrix. Okay? This across the top are the principles, and those are not all of them. They're the ones that we're mainly going to use today. And over here are the elements of art. These are the things you actually use. Color, value, line, shape, pattern, texture, and if you are doing sculpture, of course, form, three-dimensional. So, the way you approach this is like this. Okay. You know that you want unity, because unity is what makes everything feel like it's cohesive. It's intentional. It's a gestalt wholeness feeling to it. Variety is that little bit of something that's different. It has a little spice, it's like that tiny bit of cinnamon in your chocolate.
Spice of life, they say.
Spice of life. Rhythm. It creates movement, drawing the eye around, and space. I love a space, and my kids at school would love space, and I would make them demonstrate understanding of space by drawing little drawings. So the first kind of space that you can do is called size. And that means that objects that are big are closer. Objects that are smaller are farther away. That's what happens inside your head. Number 2, placement on the page. If it's close to the bottom, it's close to you. If it's higher up on the page, it's further away. You will notice this in the Mona Lisa. Overlapping. Things that you can see all of are in front. Things that you cannot see all of are behind. This is a way of establishing where things are in space. Voila.
Voila.
Okay. Now, cooler colors are further away. So if you want to indicate that in your composition, especially if you're doing landscapes, just remember, colors in the background have more blues to them. Cool greens, things that are further in, have more yellows, more reds to them. They warm you up. Value. Values recede with the in distance. Things that are far away are smushier, grayer. Things more close to you have definite value contrast. They are dark. Okay, lines. The more distinct, larger, the closer the lines would be to you. Shapes. Smaller in the distance. Okay, and patterns and textures. And I want to talk a little bit about that because this was always a lovely area of discussion in the classroom because, you would sit there and you say, well, sometimes patterns can actually be textures, right? Can you think of an instance? Think about the pattern or design on manhole covers, okay? You know that there's texture there because you can get down and actually feel it, but it's created by using a pattern. And both texture and pattern, the more visible, distinct they are, the closer objects are. Okay. These are just things that you can look at. And these are things that we're going to talk about today when I'm doing my composition that I'm going to work on back here, because I found papers that I wanted to, and this is a wonderful design of.
All right, 1 second. We're going
pattern.
Hold on.
What
this
happened?
This is making me absolutely nuts. 1 second. We're going to fix this.
I'm not talking?
Yeah, just hold on for just a second.
Hold.
Let's, okay.
Is it really just not working?
I mean, it is just in and out, and I don't really.
This is really strange because when I was watching Ryan Hall.
Was he having issues?
Yeah.
Well, they've been doing a lot of updates. So they're just updates across all kinds of things, whether it's, Chrome, the iPhone. I mean, from OBS to YouTube to all the things. I'm going to see if just keeping it unconnected. We'll see how that goes for a minute.
Well, what are we going to do now?
I don't know. Wave your arms around for a second. See if it.
Well, okay. It is not plugged in.
That's just for power.
Oh.
But I think that's also it's sort of freaking it out. Yeah. Because I just, if you're going to be arting, it freezing up every 5 seconds is terribly annoying.
That's what it was doing on Ryan.
Okay, well, other people are having issues too. It's not just us. There you go. Hey, but that seemed to kind of handle business for a minute.
Well, my hand is actually moving there, so I know that.
That's good. Totally, Mary Ellen. Yeah, it's definitely for all sorts of things.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna haul this.
Thank you, Sue.
Haul this back over here. Okay, now back here, I forgot this because there are other principles. I just named these: unity, variety, rhythm, and space. There.
You think so?
It was just you for that split second. It was fully fine.
Well, I'm just gonna. I mean, as long as it's got full battery. Yeah.
What? I didn't understand anything that was said.
He was saying that me just switching the cameras around, it's like it did a better connection to it. So.
Okay, so there are other principles. Contrast, for instance. And usually I will associate contrast with variety, okay? And the reason is because contrast and focal point are usually, they have a relationship. They're first cousins.
Alicia says that she feels like these principles apply to life too. Heck yeah, they do. We need more unity.
With a bit of variety. Otherwise it's very...
exactly.
And there needs to be a rhythm to your days.
Heck yeah, there does.
And I need a lot of space.
I need a little bit of a bubble, but sometimes,
It says it breaks up the sameness so it does not become static or boring.
Yeah.
And what does unity do in a composition? It creates a feeling of wholeness. The parts go together.
Eddie, remind me to tell you a funny story about that.
About what?
He mentioned something in the chat.
Oh.
I got a funny story for him.
All right. I'm going to put this over here on the side because I'm going to bring in, and I'm sorry, this is really an ugly paper.
Okay, see, it's happy now.
Is it happy now?
I think so.
So I'm going to bring these over here. I'm going to talk about these. Just lay them out there for you. Perusal. I'm going to bring over the one that I tore off.
Okay, you guys remind me, and I'll tell you in the...
Lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it naughty? Not.
It's not really naughty, but I don't know that it's...
N-A-U-G-H-T-Y.
It's not appropriate for here.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that a glorious screen full of black and white?
It really is. I love it. This should bring some people in. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat. We seem to have gotten things worked out. So if you would, please like it, love it, and let some other people know about it, because, you know.
I think this is still in the
bathroom.
Basin in the
having
bathroom.
a moment.
Having a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can see I had to remember.
No, this is a personal story.
What is it?
With a former friend.
Oh, I figured it was about me.
Nope. Nothing to do with you.
Kind of disappointing.
No, not all the stories are about you.
Well, the good ones are.
That's true. A lot of the good ones are.
A lot of the good ones are.
But I got other stories.
Okay. So, we're not going to use this today, but I was just going to remind everyone that, you know, I do have these moments when what I talk about, you know, not to do, I actually do, and then it's just do all over.
Mm-hmm. Don't poop in the chat.
Yeah.
Don't be a potty pooper.
We lost that one. MIA. This was probably in the bathroom in there. Is it?
Hello, Amanda.
When she goes into the bathroom.
Hey, Nancy.
To do her
hey, Veggie Mama.
makeup sessions where she's talking to somebody else as she's doing her makeup. She closes the bathroom curtain because there's all kinds of stuff, arty stuff over in the bathroom. It's like
me when I used to drive your car. I would take all the rusty things out and put them in the glove box because I got sick of people asking me about it.
Well, I guess she gets tired of people asking her about what's in the bathtub. But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, so we've got these.
Hello, Monroe.
These here. Hi, Monroe. Oh, and I love the book. It was just, I told you I could see parts of myself in there, but I could also see you in there. And that's what really makes my heart do a little, you know, tap dance. Okay, so.
What's in the tub? Karen wants to know. Karen.
These are kind of things, you know.
These are arty things.
These are arty things, and you don't. You only talk about them when you know you're in
Fight Club, Art Club.
Yeah.
Oh, your arty friends are here.
You don't send them out in the airwaves because some people would just be horrified
when
and,
they don't understand. It's kind of like
they do not understand.
I loved the post about the washing, and then you saw it too, which I thought was hilarious. And of the washing of the packaging and things. That's kind of, she's got scrubby tubs in there, just, you know, she soaks her stencils in there, and things are in various states of, are they soaking, are they cleaning? We probably need to re-soak that one because now the water has evaporated. Situation. You know, scrub brushes and paints and tubs and, you know, that thing.
Yeah. Arty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you watched me, and the reason I did that was because you like to give this adequate dry time before you start doing other things to it, because you're putting an ink on top of paper, and it's not the very best. If this were ink on paper, you could use it in 10 minutes. No problemo. Okay. So here's what I was really inspired by Annie, I believe. Annie that did the lines with the circles on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That she's talking about Over in Makers. That's
Over in Makers. And I
That's the
saw it. And I
makers of
was
Mixed Media Art
very
Artist Facebook group.
much stimulated by that. And I
Yes.
thought, you know, I want to talk about that because I think these are really, they're wonderful, but they can be better. And the reason they can be better is because we're going to employ this little thing here. Because what happened there is we had lots and lots of unity. All of her circles were the same size and they were equidistant from each other.
Hey,
And
Jackie.
they, you know, very uniform. They were definitely a pattern.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, so what could you do to make it a little more visually capturing, you know, because even though I did find it very interesting, I think it could be still better. Okay, so we go over here to variety. So what could we do? Okay, well, we could do something about the color. Okay, change the color on some of them. Maybe some of them are lighter, darker. We could have the lines could be thicker and thinner, the verticals. The shapes, remember size. And I have size written up here.
Oh, Monroe says Annie is one of his besties. He's gonna let her know, and she will be tickled.
Oh, well, I just want her to know that I loved, and see, the whole thing is, and this is why I say, don't be afraid to share your things with people, even though you think that they might, someone else might be better or whatever. Look at this. I loved it. And it caught my attention enough and made me think about what to talk about here today. So these things doesn't have to be the greatest artwork in the world. It's going to stimulate somebody to do something. And that's what this is all about, right? It is for me anyway.
And we know it's mainly about her.
It's about me. We don't do it. Okay, so we have lots of repetition here. She's got great unity. But now what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to add some variety. How are we going to add variety? Well, number one, the color, we're not going to worry about color. Not going to worry about value. Not going to worry about line. We're going to come over here to shape, and we're going to come across here on our matrix, and we're going to talk about variety, and then we're going to talk about rhythm. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Matrix.
Matrix. It's Matrix.
Matrix.
But some
There's a
people
funny
say-
little story about that too. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this aside because
Cynthia says, "Oh, that sounds just like me. I was soaking some of her stencils. She was soaking some of her stencils in a tub, and her son was worried that I was going to have them in there still when my grandson came to visit."
Oh my gosh. No,
Well, there's a battle over this bathroom because technically it is Izzy's, but it's sort of the studio bathroom as well. So there's just some, battle of counter space and such.
And here's the thing that, I told Isabella. I said, this bathroom belonged to me before you were born.
That is true.
So, as was your room.
That is true.
I gave up that room for you. So, I expect a little bit of cooperation here.
They're doing well. It's good. It's good for both of them to learn how to.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Okay. So we decided that this is going to be my page that I'm going to put things onto. Right?
Yes.
Okay, everybody's got that. This is what's going to be, I'm going to make I'm afraid.
Okay, we got to pause here. And sorry, my brain's been a little bit scattered today just because of, dealing with tech issues. But so that always throws my little bit of focus off. I'm back in the game here. What are you doing with these exact papers? What's happening right now?
I'm making these into things like Tina did.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought that was obvious.
Well, I'm here. We are here together. It's usually P that I have to explain things to, but she has to, see, sometimes it's me.
Hey, sometimes what happens here,
and
I'm going to go over there and I'm going to whack that. I'm going to whack
I know,
it off.
you should. I'm thinking about,
Okay, so I am not going to measure Notice, I am not measuring.
No
I
measuring.
am just going to cut because I don't give a rip. I want them all to be a little bit different anyway, and this is the best way to do that. We'll worry about the thickness and thinness of them as we actually come along and decide where they need to go and what they need to do.
Okay.
And, you know, remember, we're making art. We're not, you know, sending anybody to the frickin' moon.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Satin.
Yeah, not today.
Not today, satin. Some other day.
Today's polyester. No polyester.
Oh,
Cotton.
100% cotton.
Okay. Save your polyester for the winter.
And I
Don't
think
be wearing
what I'm
polyester
thinking
in
about
summer.
these is I'm thinking that by the time I get them down here, you're not going to be able to tell whether they're straight or not because we're going to put stuff over the top of them. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you about.
Yeah, P saved the little bins that
Okay.
from the various visits to the hospital. She saves the bins that, you know, because they dump them.
They will dump them. I ask them for anything that's going to be tossed into the trash. They're happy to give it up because it just means that, you know, they don't have to deal with it. All right. So I've got some round things here. And let me just show you what this is lovely because this is a pattern. So it's not going to matter. And I want to get some of this mucky gray stuff in here. And I want to have different sizes of circles. So I'm just going to grab some of my stuff over here. But I'm not going to make my circles on this side. I'm going to make them on this side.
Oh, you want a punch? Hey, by the way, I never got the other punch. But look at what I got for you, girl.
What is that?
It's a punch.
Well, I know, but it's a
circles.
great big one. I don't want that. That's too big. That's
I
for the
know.
buttons. All right, now let's move this out of the way because we don't want...
we do have the smaller one.
Yeah, I know. And when I'm making circles, I don't really usually worry about how absolutely... It's kind of like when I'm cutting out my 52 things. I like 3. Y'all know I like 3.
See, I had one that was going to come about that size, and then it got canceled. And then I was over, you know.
You're just over it.
I was over it.
I hear you.
And then we haven't done buttons
do
since then.
hear
So,
you.
you know.
Okay. All right, so I'm looking at those and I'm thinking, you know, that's a pretty good size. I think I can go ever so slightly bigger. So let's see what I've got over here in my drawer.
Darcy says, embrace the imperfection.
Exactly. Okay, well, oh, look, I have those little hoopty-doos. I wondered where they were. And I can't show this to Izzy because she'll want it. I stole it from her. I don't really know how many of these that we need. And
Oh, what? The punch? So you... Okay. Never mind.
I'm going to come down here at the bottom because this will be something that I kind of want to... Okay, so now we've got 2 different sizes here. That's good.
If you use the punch, you could have a third. Ignoring me today.
This is my fungal salve, but I used
You
it
moved,
all up. And
yeah, and you moved
it's
on
got-
to the stuff you get from China that we can't read it because it doesn't have any English.
Oh, but they come. I save all the boxes. One of these days, I'm going to do something with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're holographic. They're really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a nay to that. For sure. Mm-hmm.
What?
She says there will be no punching.
No. Okay, so now we've got all these nice little circles here. And, oh, wow, I got that one really close, didn't I? I do what's called a rough cut. You should be kind of careful, though, because you want to leave as much.
You want me to cut some of those out while you're doing other things
Oh,
so
that
we
would
can,
be-
you know, make this all go a little faster?
Yeah. Here you go. You can cut out the little ones.
Okay.
Those are the hardest to cut out. Okay, so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to hook these circles up to And I'm going to lay my lines down here. And I want this to be vertical because I think I'm going to get more mileage out of my...
Is this going to stay black and white, or color will be introduced in another way?
I do not know that yet. That's a very good question, though.
Okay.
There's a leaner.
As opposed to a...
I don't know. And the thing about it is there's not a lot of...
A puddler?
A leaner and a puddler. Well, I don't have any puddlers in my lines. Fussy cutting is not my métier.
I tried to give you a punch.
All right, now, what I'm noticing right away is I don't really like that. I do not like that at all. I think I'm going to have to stay with these that have more contrast because this just kind of gets lost in the, you know, I mean, just really doesn't do anything for me. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, that looks so cool. And remember, we're going to create rhythm and variety here. So I've got my, let's get something that has a little more.
Well, you need to like outline those or something.
The top.
And then that'll be better. Is that what we're thinking, or?
No.
No. Okay.
No. I like that they're kind of monochromatic and you really have to work at seeing them. No, this isn't something that just bowls you over the head. And...
I need a little more slapping to happen. Feeling slappy.
Okay, so let's see here. Where's... All right, let's cut this one out. The big one, I don't know. I just may have to give it up.
Size matters.
What?
Eddie offered up maybe using some water-soluble pencils.
For
you need to remind me of that conversation.
For what?
I vaguely remember it, but then I'm like, I don't know if I remember
What does he want me to do with water?
It's an inside joke.
Water-soluble pencils?
He and I had a good conversation about it, but I have actually forgotten exactly what it was. I think it had something to do with woodies, but...
Oh, the woodies.
Woodies are always funny. That's what I remember.
Now, see, I don't like that. Okay, here's why I don't like this. It's because it makes this gray look brown. I don't like that.
Oh.
I do not like that. I don't know what the cat's bitching about. We gave him the food that he wanted.
He's got other complaints now. He's like, they met one of my demands.
Now, let's see if I can get some more out of
Let's
this.
see if I can make other things happen.
Okay.
Or he's complaining because his belly hurts because he ate the food that he's not supposed to eat, but he likes to eat it. It's a cycle of things.
Can you, that little punch, can I see the little one?
You have it over there in your drawer because it goes with, I think. Let me look in my other drawer here.
Oh,
But I'm pretty sure
so.
it's with the paint. Because we talked about that. That's how I remember. Because. Never mind. We did talk about that, but now I have it.
Pagata.
Pagata.
You all understand pagata?
She's gonna punch with that little one. It happens that just so happens that little punch, that circle fits some of the paint tops.
I hate these things. They never, you know.
Well, there's tricks to them. For one, you needed to like double up the paper and then you got to be committed.
I was committed.
It doesn't
as much commitment as my finger would allow.
I know. Here, let me have. No, don't get upset. It'll be all right. I know. This is why she didn't want to punch. Because she wants to punch when she punches. It doesn't like the painty papers, I think, as much.
Well, I don't remember asking it. See, I'll just cut my
True
own.
that, Patricia. True that.
I can cut a dead gum circle. Close enough.
Now, sometimes when this thing releases, it scares the bejesus out of me.
And because they have lots of already pattern on them, I mean, I don't really think that you're going to see. All right, now I am kind of feeling like, okay, we need something to happen here that makes them a little more standy-outy.
Here's that one that you...
Oh, that's too deadgum little anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. That's not going to work because I'll have to make my lines a lot smaller, and I don't think that they can stand that. Okay, I'm not loving this.
It's because you need to outline the circles.
Well, I think they would just look like I outlined them.
Or here, hey, you got a gel plate. Why don't you use it, mixed media lady?
Why?
Because you need to turn those a different color. You need to put a color over them or something.
I don't want a color over them. I want it all to be black and white.
How about using a marker, like in a gray, because they need to be more solid-ish. Like, you can still leave the pattern there. It'll show up. But, like, you know, maybe one of these. You can color it from the behind. You can even try it with, here's like, here, you can test it out on some of that. Here's some markers if you know, want to go that route.
Okay, this is Firefly.
Yeah, and use the little chunky end, you know, the chisel.
Oh, they're all Firefly.
Yeah, the colors are the numbers on the ends. Or it says what it is, like blue-gray or brown-gray or things of that nature. You got the fat end or is that the skinny end?
I don't know what it is.
That's the skinny end. It's not going to work very well. Oh, maybe it will. I was meaning coloring it in.
The whole shape?
Yeah.
No. I don't want to color it in. I think that is not what I want to do.
You don't want it.
I don't want it. Here, you can have this back.
I'm going to do some things.
Thank you for your
Input. Denied.
Put the fungal cream away. This really doesn't have anything in there anymore. Okay, so problem solving here. What are we going to do, folks? What are we going to do?
She didn't like my idea.
I didn't like your idea.
But see, like, look.
I don't like that. It fights with this black.
I don't think you understand what, like...
Let me see that. Let me see that.
Hold on. I got... Oh, that one says nay, nay. That one should probably just be Chucky, Chuckied or Fixie, Fixied. Hold on. I'm trying to find a lighter one. That's really... We need something that's...
You can still see the pattern.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go, Patricia. Here we go. Now, you may not like this one because it does sort of have that brownie. This is the thing crazy about grays, man. You know?
Well, they are. Just because they're all... Yeah, it's too brown. I don't like it.
So we need it like that light, but
all
not...
Right. So... Ooh,
not have that...
I'm huffing here. Huffing.
We're huffing.
Okay.
We're huffing.
Now, let's problem solve here. So we know... Right now, we don't know what to do with these. So we're just going to put these aside. And what we're going to do here is we're going to address the background, which we can do. And right now, the background is kind of a...
What about a lighter blue-gray situation there?
Well, no, that's too green.
Okay. Telling you, gray is hard, man. Gray is hard.
Gray is hard, and this is why gray is so hard to... If you have like a gray skirt and you want to match it with a gray sweater or something, and you just lose your mind because it's just not happening. The reason is because gray is a neutral, and I have a little nipple on that. We'll just cut that off. That's a pretty good circle.
Oh,
I don't hate that.
All right, here I got one more. Give me a thing to color. Got one more.
This is so far the best one, but it really the thing about it is,
okay,
is it doesn't help with the problem, which the problem is now it really disappears in the background. Is this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Flapping about stuff here.
She's freestyling that cut. I'm very impressed. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got our strips here.
Mm-hmm.
And we know we like those because, and what the thing is this corresponds to the lines in the background. It makes that all sort of work together. But right now, these are not working together. We need to have some way of making them become more...
Oh, can I bring in your chart? You need variety. Variety. Brought in by color.
No color. No color. No color. But...
She's killing me. If this was Monday, she would have lost her flipping mind and gone off and cleaned brushes. I'm still trying to help. I just want y'all to know.
Well,
there's
we
a
have
difference.
already decided that you're a much better person than I am. I don't know why we have to keep bringing that back.
Oh, well, just in case there's some new people and they don't really understand the dynamics that happen over here.
Yes, Mariah is a much nicer person than I am. I'm a lot older than she is. She may be ending up like I am when she's my age.
That's what I'm saying, Carol.
Because she is becoming ever so slightly less tolerant.
I am. It's because I'm hot.
God, she came up today and her little cheeks were just all rosy, and I'm sitting over here shivering.
And she's like, "Can we?"
Icicles dropping off my nose.
No.
Oh hell no! And no. It was kind of like, if you would like me to get stabby, just go ahead and turn that hair conditioner off. Let's see how that goes.
That's right. Oh, this looks so good. You should use those as circles.
What?
This thing that you're pulling. I'm just saying.
Got a bit of a tear on the edge there, but I think we've got it under control. When that happens, just
Paula, it was mentioned.
Come in from the other way. What did she say? She said COLOR.
I know. She said you could outline the circles with black. Where you been, girl? I think she ran to the restroom. Maybe.
Look at how cool that looks.
That is fabulous.
Okay. What? Okay.
We're enjoying ourselves nonetheless.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm certainly happy that you're entertained. It's important.
That's it.
All right.
Hello, Dorothy.
Now we're gonna try some different things here because remember, this is what you do. I guess. Pardon me. I could have just rubbed that on the paper. I had to screw up my. Okay, I kind of like that. Now where's my? Oh, and that adds a bit. I think this is it, folks. Yupper, yupper, yupper. Get that cleaned up and get that off of there so we can just do a little.
Yeah, I know.
Foreign matter here. Indeterminate.
Yeah. Is it paint? Was it snacks?
Well,
That's the other thing. Was it snacks?
no. Although I did.
Let me tell you, I was a little disappointed in the Lind chocolate things. They aren't very pistachio-y.
Izzy said the same thing.
I mean, they're very good chocolates, but, you know,
Yeah,
it seems like there's a lot of hoopla nonsense over the fact that there's pistachio in there when there is really not any detectable
amount.
I mean, unless you're, I don't know, super sensitive.
Yeah, I didn't detect a large quantity of that in there. Okay. Here we go, folks.
All right, here we go. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Now.
Problem solving the bejesus side of this thing. And this is iridescent silver.
I'm kind of interested at the fact that you use that one because sometimes it goes a little purpley.
Well, I think my background over here is ever so slightly purpley.
Okay.
And I'm kind of thinking this is a good thing.
Hello, Sophia.
Sophia.
Aha! I have released the punch.
What was the problem?
Well, the paper got... Well, and when you do it on the edges like that, that's part of the problem. Because it does pull it. So you need a good amount of paper, like kind of all the way around. But it's like, you know, if there's too much, then it doesn't go in the punch. You know, there's just all the little things that happen.
Hey, look what happened when she did that marker through there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are... The alcohol ink markers will bleed through.
We're just going to go ahead and put this down. Even though it's not something that we're probably going to use.
Yes. But you know what? I think it's at least good that we are throwing these ideas and things out here, even though she doesn't listen to us. It still is very helpful, and it could be helpful to the next person, because that might be something that you want to do, or that you're willing to do in your project.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that, how cool that looks.
Look at that.
Look at
That's
that.
another piece of paper I can use. We shall name you later. That's Holy Pups. I needed more laughter on that.
It's a little, I don't know.
A little sad that I have to require.
Yeah.
It's the Jeb Bush, please clap. Is that what you're saying?
She told me that my rooftop analogy today was kind of John Madden-y.
Mm-hmm, you know, but sometimes people just need some very,
Concrete.
yeah.
I'm going to talk about concrete and abstract more on Saturday.
All right.
Now, I do think that did leave a little bit of...
Oh, yeah, I can see it even in the technology.
Yeah, so we can have fun with that later.
We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Okay. Bringing back our... Now, I have 4 of these things here, and you know how I feel about that. That's not going to do at all.
We should do one of those little trendy things. I know you don't see it, but Abdul Sayed did one, which was really funny. But basically, it's you say a thing, and then you say it in like 5 different ways. Like Brad first showed it to me, like with the with a husband and wife, and it was pretty funny. I mean, it was actually hilarious. So you say it like mad. You just say it like with a question. Say it flirty.
Emphasis on different parts of the
like, yeah, but you say
intonation.
Exactly. So it'd be funny if we did something like that with the gel plate. Like, I'll save you for later. I'll save you for later. See, it's different.
Oh. Save it for later.
Save you for later.
Save you for later. Yeah, growly.
Growly. We do that one well. I didn't even have to practice that.
Off.
Yeah.
That's my
default setting.
That's the one that really gets the most votes as a natural occurring phenomenon. Okay, now look at that. I think that's looking pretty cool.
That's all right. I'm not like, oh my God, yet.
All right.
I'm being honest with you.
I want you to.
Okay.
By golly, I want you to, because there's no sense in being mealy-mouthed and telling me something that I know is not true. Okay.
Right.
So here's my next thought, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my piece of paper here so I can transfer this off. Without, I know. I just want to make sure that I've got it all.
You're keeping them all there together.
Together.
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't have to search them out. All right, so we messed with that. Now we've got this. What can we
Hey,
do to
Stella.
this to make this more compatible and have more contrast with what's going on there? All right, well, let's bring over our pieces and see what we decide here. So we've got that. Now I think that these are, and I think my black is going to be fine. The black is going to stay black. So I think that this is going to be okay. I don't think we have to do anything more about that.
What are you doing?
We're changing this background.
I think that's a very good idea. You're going to darken it.
Yes.
I'm for it.
Ever so slightly. We're not going to get carried away because remember, it's like cutting hair.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to go ahead and use this because I don't think it has enough on it to matter a hill of beans one way or
Well,
another.
we'll see about that later.
We'll see about that later.
We'll see about that
Okay,
later.
so we want to stay in our present. All right, I'm going to have to pull off. Okay, yeah, gotta wait just a minute, folks. I don't mind the stuff out in the middle, but the stuff on the ends here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it.
No, want it.
No, want it, as he used to say.
Mm-hmm.
No, want that. Chi-chi.
She put her little hand up. No. No,
I
want
can
it.
just remember when I tried to get her to like the Annie's fish.
After you took her and
Crackers
hang
after-
out with
yeah.
kids that are eating like the legit stuff.
And she said, Chi-chi, I don't want those. Where are the other kind?
Udders. Windows.
Oh,
Don't try to feed me those healthy ones.
she's such a hoot.
She does not like the new kind of knockoff Funyuns. So when we went to Costco, we got that. I think they're better for. They're still chips. You know, all this stuff. It's like, but you know, how bad is it for you?
See, I didn't want to have that on my sheet.
Yeah.
I wanted my sheet to not have that.
Anyway, she likes the Cheeto-y ones and the puffball ones, but she is a no thank you on the Funyun ones. She's like, give me real Funyuns.
Just give them to Van Hill. You know.
Oh, I like them.
Oh,
They're fabulous, and I really like the puffiness of them.
oh, well,
Yeah. It's got some cool packaging too. Izzy was impressed with it.
well, you need to save it. We can wash it and
Okay, I'll go.
line dry it.
I'll have the baby dig it out of the trash for you. Listen.
Probably will need washing. Probably has coffee grounds. And
Well, no, there's some in the trash can in the bedroom because she moves around. She has different little stations. This baby, and then yeah, so there's some in the trash can in
did I
the
get
bedroom.
that? Because I don't want any of those things showing up on my. Sometimes I don't care about that, but on this one, this is really important that not show up.
Oh, Sue says, make it like the paper in your dark book, P. Remember, you were going to show people kind of how to do that. Do you remember? Remember?
No.
The cool, do you kind of know what we're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing. I know what you're saying. I don't know that I can control it to the extent that I need to not have a lot of contrast.
Yeah.
Because, see, I think that's what's getting me in trouble here,
Mhm.
is they're fighting each other. They don't know whether to move forwards or go back. And I think that that would just exacerbate the problem here. So what I'm thinking is I've got some black here. Yes, I do, by golly. Now, the only problem with this is I think that this kind of...
I feel like this is sort of what you did with the...
Well, this is
dark.
is going to... Yeah, but it's...
It's dark.
Yeah.
Very
but
dark.
Just, hang in there a
That's
minute.
black.
Because watch what it does.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's going to make you happy.
I don't think it is either. But by golly, I'm going to work at it.
This feels like a roof situation.
I think I'll probably throw away that paper over there and use the one I got going here. I'm getting a really nice.
Yeah, others are feeling, although Mo gave it dark hearts, she might be into this.
All right, where's my little itty bitty spray bottle that just...
It is a wonderful little sprayer. It just doesn't hold hardly anything.
Oh. Look at the circle that I'm getting there.
I don't know what you're doing, but you know what? I'm for it. You do your thing, Patricia. I have faith in you.
Thank you, Mariah.
I feel like you're the professional.
Thank you, Mariah.
And it's a fabulous sprayer off. Well, now it's getting, I mean.
Waiting in the dark time. Oh, what the hey. Just don't like those hard.
Yeah. Can you buff it out with, yeah. There you go.
No, wants to go away. Well, it's because what I'm dealing with here is that
yeah, the previous layer. And you could start over here. You could just pull that, and now you know what you want. But there's gonna be, you know, it should pull up the other stuff.
True.
It's an option.
Let's at least get a more even.
Yeah.
Coverage here. You're absolutely right about that.
Hello, Jessie. Dye ink pad. What do I use to seal it? Well, what is it on? Like what? Like did you stamp over something, or is it just directly to paper? What are we talking about here? I need more information because that matters. All right. What do you feel about that?
Well, what I'm feeling about this is I really want to get this. I want it to.
Oh, hello, Mediocre Arts and Crafts. Welcome.
We're cleaning, folks.
Because she just can't trust it.
I can't trust to get it up with Well, I could have taped it off, but
that would have taken a little extra time.
Yeah, and I think that this is going to work just.
She squirted the mineral oil out there.
And I really, you know, I don't mind if some of that stays on there, but I just
didn't want those hard edges.
Heavy, hard edges were not making me happy, and I'm not.
Okay, so just paper, yeah, then it should be fine. Like Eddie said, just make sure that you allow it to dry. Now, if you are worried about like some wet medium being applied to over it, then just put either, so if you need it to be, okay, like if you're going to watercolor over it, then put some clear watercolor grounds, or the clear texture gesso. Or if you just want to kind of seal it in, and you have a matte or a glossy medium, do that. Yeah. You should be fine.
Do that.
Again, I would let it dry a bit even before applying those, because they will act, depending on the ink and the paper, it could activate it some and it will bleed and spread.
Okay, this is just straight up airbrush medium, right out of the bottle. And then we're going to take our mixture of black here. And not use as much as I did the last time.
Yeah.
God, that crap all over myself. I don't know how people, you know, I see people, you know, with really nice nails and they end up and they all still look really nice at the end of the thing. And I'm going, how does this happen?
I think it kind of depends on the type of stuff you're doing too. Like when you're working with paints, that's pretty hard. Now I've seen some women do it. They're definitely like professional
Yeah.
with that business.
Yeah, I agree. See, I've just about used all of my. That's the only thing.
It's 5 sprays and it's done. But it's a fabulous little sprayer. Yeah, not Darcy. Those spilled ink videos lately, Darcy, are just awesome. And then I guess Karen had a spilled ink or paint. Was it ink or paint?
Darcy
didn't
spilled
understand.
a whole bunch of paint all over, and I thought she did a
She
marvelous
did a bang up job on that.
Cleaning that baby up.
Mm-hmm. Coming at it again.
Kind of reminded of Darcy's. I ain't got time for that. Watching bubbles form.
Are y'all fascinated by this? It's not doing it quickly, but you added that other stuff to it, which then makes it.
I know, and then
I you overdid it.
I over-brayered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see here if we can make some. Get out the llama spitter.
Oh, thanks for hanging.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, this is this. It's missing the little hooty doo, so it doesn't spray properly. I think that's the right. No, that one.
No, it's got the hooty doo. It's just
gets gooked up.
It needs some
cleaning.
Reaming.
That's how the other one ended up losing its little hooty doo.
Oh yeah?
I think so. I feel like you were aggressive with it.
Well, it's been known to happen.
So what are you spraying there? Well, the water is what is being sprayed.
Yeah.
But then these two paints are, was it the washout already?
Yeah, I already had some medium in the black, but then I just added more
yeah.
Directly from the, it's just straight airbrush medium. Okay. I'm gonna go for it.
Do it. I'm kind of curious as to if there's going to be some kind of transfer with this.
I'm saying probably not because of the liquidity of the
liquidity.
The liquidity of the coat of paint that's on there. I would be surprised.
Okay.
But hey, this is one of those things. This is kind of a I don't know.
Lot of
not done it. I've
experimenting.
not ever done this exactly like this before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool looking. That's much better.
Okay.
That needs to dry.
It's
going to be a bit.
That needs to dry. But I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm going to give it another little brayer here. Maybe I'll just go ahead.
Yeah, just put that down.
Pick it up with this. Wet on the edges. We're getting pretty low on the.
Don't you have another one? Or no?
No.
Well, you need to put in a purchase order.
I am. Right now.
Right now.
On camera. Y'all hear it? Could you all send Mariah a note in her?
Oh, no, I don't need lightning bolts. Thank you. I got it.
No, go ahead. Won't
She
hurt.
feels like I'm going to forget.
Yeah. You need some of that paper. Because, I mean, seriously, that if I ran out of that, I'd have to start using wet string tissue paper. And we know that that's... Ooh.
Oh, is it
That's
sticking?
Yeah. When it does that, it means that you just need to put it back down there and let it dry, and because it's too saturated with.
Yeah, this is what Darcy refers to as the sour spot. Of,
Yeah.
Yep. It's too wet. Maybe a little too dry.
And
it's right there in the
You can
middle.
definitely tell it's too wet when you start seeing your paint coming through the backside. That should be your, and I don't know if those other pieces will, but you know, if they don't, we'll just glue them down. We can look and see what it's going to do, because I think I'm pretty much done with that. Oh, that looks so, look at how atmospheric.
Atmospheric, she says.
Love it. Love it, love it. More of it. All right, let's see how we're doing back here on our... Okay, still shiny.
I think that one's going to be a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really going to be a little bit. I don't know. You know what I think I'm going to do here is see these circles that occur here.
Yeah. Cut them out.
Can you cut those out for me?
I can. Yeah.
Can you do that for me? That was kind of an accidental...
Happy accident.
A happy accident thing there.
All right, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat. Please give those thumbsy upsies. There's quite a few of you that haven't. I am thoroughly convinced, and I'm going to keep saying this for a while. Those of you that are on your mobile, if you close down the chat for a second, just, you hit the little X button and close that out, then you have the option to then click the thumbsy upsy. So if you didn't do that, then you can go back and click down to the chat part again, and it will open back up. So no loss there. But we would love to have those thumbsy upsies during the live stream, because then YouTube says, oh, hey, they were very interactive. And as much as y'all want to chat and chat, we highly encourage it. All of those things help us.
All those things. All right. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get anything up off of this, but we're going to give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. Hey, girl, give it a whirl.
We'll use some of this really pretty iridescent orange.
Hi, Mimi. What's Mo saying? I swear.
I'm just doing this because, I don't want to sit here and watch Mariah. I don't want to make her nervous or anything.
Oh, well, just cutting circles and being happy. I didn't realize that, are you waiting,
No.
there with your foot tapping, or?
Well, no, actually, there's not a big
I was going to
rush
say,
on
that other thing needs to dry.
The other thing back here is, really, really wet. But see, it had not bonded with the surface.
Now, the other thing that you said you were going to work on, and you should update people on, is the PUPS.
Okay, let me get a piece of paper down on this.
See, she got into this whole process. She loves sloshing some wet paint around. Sometimes my filter is not set to high.
Especially if she's multitasking there.
It was my part of my brain was like, ooh,
circles, ASS. All right, we'll see if this pulls anything up. I mean, that ain't anything to write home about anyway, but you never know.
Hello, Carla.
All right, let's bring old Pupsy back in here.
Who else came in there?
Because here I have
I knew you were going to chuckle at that Karen here.
What?
Karen's chuckling.
She's chuckling?
She is.
Oh.
She thought that was...
Okay, so, here's the other thing that you can do that I did. I really liked the yellow that it had in one spot, and I didn't have it anywhere else, so I just tore up some of my yellow
And glued them on top.
and glued them on top, and you're allowed to do that.
Later alterations are highly encouraged.
Highly encouraged. So now we're really at this point ready to, because I did that yesterday.
Are you ready?
What was yesterday?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yesterday was Wednesday. Yes,
That is true.
I did this on Wednesday. I might even have done it later on Tuesday after I looked at it.
Timeline
But
matters.
this piece right here, I just absolutely love this piece right here.
Is that your favorite right
It's
there
my
in
favorite.
the middle?
I want to cut it out and save it.
Well, you could. You can cut it out and then just put those two ends together. Make it a little shorter. Or just splice in something else. That's what I would do. I'm a professional at these sorts of things.
I don't know that it's worth my time to do that.
Okay, you don't love it that much. All right.
I love it, but you know, I just
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Darcy, if you want to turn that into a shirt, you just let me know and I will help you do so, girl, because that just needs to be something people need to wear out in public and be like, listen, ain't nobody got time for that. Don't talk to me. It's that kind of day. I have this shirt on for a reason.
Yes. I've been wearing my banana peeling.
Your banana line.
I don't know if anybody noticed that.
I did. I was going to comment on it, and then we had tech issues, and so I got distracted.
Well, the reason I have it on is because it kind of slid off over here next to the trinkets.
Yeah.
I mean, I put away the rest of the stuff, but
slippery little banana.
For whatever, it was slipped over to the side.
As a banana will do.
Yeah. Dang sure will. Okay, and I almost lost stars. I was having a panic attack here. And I was, and it was back over here also. And I was on the black desktop and I couldn't see it until I found the banana and I moved the trinket jar to get to the banana and that moved and I could see it. Stars. All right, I think we're just going to try something different, Mariah.
I think that's fine, Darcy. I think it's one of those things that's been said enough that even if you didn't originate it, it's something that you were known for.
Everybody knows that you say that, and it just
the community
makes everybody laugh every time.
Right.
And Mariah, I say that all the time.
Well, and
ain't nobody got time for that.
And Karen picked up on it real. She likes the. She says, as Darcy says.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, I don't. You want your pieces? Here's some pieces. And then
always.
Here's your circles. I think I did that in a very
timely manner.
Some of them are a little less circly, but you know it was hard to see the line, and I just.
All right, now I hope y'all are paying attention to this process here. What time is it?
Got 36 minutes.
Oh dear. Well, we need to move along. That's still drying back there, so that's good. I'm probably just going to do,
Although we could go a little bit long, because, I mean, remember, we had tech issues, at least, I think it was less than 10 minutes, but it felt like 20.
Okay, what I really want to do is, I've done black. I've done purple, kind of purple, sort of purple. What I would really like is some dark blue in one of the stays on. Can you make that happen over there? You should see her drawer's absolutely full of, and I don't know what this is on the edge of this, but I don't know if it's going to become problematic and if I should.
Is this going to become problematic?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of grainy looking.
All right, here's the dealio. I don't really have, I have a teal or, turquoise kind of color in the stays on. I wanted the blue, but it was not available at the price that I thought that it should be. Because I get these on sale. I don't buy these things on, regular. So there's that for you. That is some information I can give you. Now, the other thing I do have are the archival, I have manganese blue.
And but now are those the kind that Are they water soluble?
No. These are acid-free, permanent, waterproof. I think at one point in time, we actually had a re-inker for the manganese. I don't know what you did with it. Or if it just got used up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you had the big pad.
I did. And
yeah, and like I wasn't being
yeah, I know.
grumpy about it or anything. I was just letting you know.
I think I used it up. Either that or I gave it back to you.
Because you liked it a lot and it got
I really
used
did
a
like
lot.
it a lot. I used it in ones that it shouldn't be used in. And
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Look at this. Look at, I mean.
so you had it.
I did. It's not, there's some in there. Not a lot.
I'll spray ink that baby up.
Now, I'm sure that that's probably had some other alterations, but I feel like it's fairly. It hasn't had any of the oxide inks put on it, that little pad.
All right. Trusty blank card here. Distribute the ink uniformly over the surface of the pad.
Ricky says that for the next giveaway extravaganza, we should have a raffle giving something to whomever who guesses how many shirts P&M own collectively. And maybe they win a shirt.
I love it. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Now, we're talking like how many of our own merch shirts we own. I would say that's...
Oh.
That would be the fair thing to do. How many PM Artist Studio shirts? Or other creators' shirts, perhaps. Because there's a couple of Eddie ones. And a couple of...
I just wore
Becky.
Eddie's the other day.
Becky.
Yeah. Well, Becky's the other day.
And Darcy's going to get one. I'm going to help her with that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, I think I'm finally in my sweet spot here.
Sue, I love you. That's hilarious. She says, wipe that card off so the color won't transfer the next time you use it. Because, you know, the other day when I was doing the thing, I was like, good God. The glue activated the ink. And all of the shirts. Well, I don't know. It would be a hard one to tell because he has things in... Not everything's in her closet. I'll be real nice about that. Just say not everything's in her closet.
We all got our specialties.
Yeah.
Laundry ain't one of mine, never has been. I taught my children as soon as their little eyeballs switched up over the top of the washer dryer, they could reach the dials with their little skinny arms. How to do their own laundry.
Yeah, like I don't remember not knowing how to do laundry. Like that's how.
Well, you want to know one of the reasons is because Mariah would wear the same dadgum thing.
And she got tired.
And I was like, you want that sucker ready to go? You need to take it in there and put it in a dadgum washing machine.
And I was filthy.
Oh, first grade.
Yeah, I was filthy.
And yeah, it was she makes Izzy look like
it's true.
I
guess that's probably also why I have a lot of grace.
You got
for
a
her,
red for me?
I do, because again, now
this is going to be a totally different approach to PUPS. I hope you all understand that, and I'm trying to make sure that's not going through, which I'm very happy. And that's one of the good things about putting these onto already painted surface. Is it keeps that from going through onto someplace that you don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, while she's searching around for that, I'll just take this down here. And
Alright, so I got a question for you.
Let's see.
Because you have the big vermilion pad, and here is the vermilion re-inker.
Yeah, I do have the big...
Yeah. But I also have from the other day, but I got to go down and get it because I photographed everything and I still left it down there. But I do have the Stays On red, which is a darker kind of. Let me go get that because you guys can see the chart that I made on Monday. 1 second. Be right back.
And I do try to give these a little space just in case if on the next one I want to kind of, you know, interweave it and connect it through the negative space there. That's really what I'm trying to do here. Sometimes it's really hard to get them, you know, I mean, I'm not measuring anything. Let's see. No, that's not.
We don't measure things on PM Artist Studio.
We'll just give it our best go.
Every once in a while there will be some measuring, but very rare. Okay. See? Here are all the...
Okay. Well, I need some of this bright red. CP Samba. But that's the Catherine Pooler stuff.
Yeah, and you gotta seal that in, because I don't think it's ever gonna dry on top of that.
Yeah, and I don't really want to start that. Okay, so stays on. And see, that's, I already have that. What about this Gina K?
Again, those are, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's some more. I can just tell by the way it's
because they're dye. Yeah, dye acid.
It's that won't work.
Yeah, it doesn't say waterproof or archival.
Yeah. And I can believe that.
But it is acid free.
Well, there you go.
Now, the Simon Hurley, because it is made by Ranger, that one could be. But now, see, it's a dye ink.
All right, now I like 3, and I like to go ahead and put 3 down, because if I've got 3 going down here, I can kind of, you know, relax a little bit and say, okay, so we got that taken care of. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them almost perpendicular to the stripe. I'm not going to slant them at all. I'm going to just...
It'll be here soon enough, Alicia.
What is this?
She's like, can today be July 1st? They're excited because this is again a teaser because this is Estella's new. Well, it's not new, but it's new size of the paisley, party paisley, mini, right and left. Okay, none of the Rangers are except for the archival ones. Okay. Thank you, Sue.
All right. Now, could you hand me that vermilion re-inker?
Oh.
Now, do you have a small pad for that?
No, I don't have a small... Well,
boy, there's not very much that left either.
No, we kind of did, but it has been all... Like, we even put some of this business on there, so I don't know mixing that in.
Well, let me try it out.
What it's going to do. I mean, I'm just telling you, it has that.
Oh, I see that. Shashata.
Yeah.
Opaque red. Well, let's see what it does. You know,
It smells.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I think it's going to be fine. I'll just squeeze some more of this stuff, and that'll force the other down in there. That's my philosophy. So, you need to order more vermilion, and you need to order more manganese. Now, see, it's just kind of sitting on the top there. That ain't a very good sign, but not to worry. Watch this.
She's a professional.
Squeeze that baby down in there. And sometimes you have to come back up and get it off the side and redistribute it. Don't be shy about getting rough with it.
It's into it.
All right, that is a very nice, I do say so myself, red. And we just hope that it's not going to be one of those that wants to go somewhere. But even if it is, we'll make it work. Because we got problem-solving skills. We got tools.
That's right. Okay.
Trying to stay away from that kind of purpley edge there.
Yeah.
Ain't this a delightful little stamp? I've been asking for this for a long time. Nobody believed that we needed it.
I believed it. I just didn't know, when it needed to come out and stuff. And I want you to know I put that together. I did a lot this last month. Brad usually does a lot. Well, he always does a lot. Let's just say that. I did more than I normally do. Let's put it like that. That's a better way of saying it. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if y'all enjoy watching this, but I really enjoy doing it. It's kind of like vacuuming, I think. It's like I would like to do that, but I don't really enjoy watching somebody else do it. It's not terribly riveting. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my reds into areas where I don't have red. And then we're going to bring in some of the darker purple. We know that I've got, because that's what I use all the time.
Yeah?
Don't let me just forget to show them the Atlantic Monthly.
Yeah? Well, I thought you were doing
with the
that.
PUPS.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll show it again, but it's not going to be the same crowd, or, if it is, they just look away and
look away.
Drink a beer and smoke a cigarette. I don't know. All right. I think we successfully take that little jobber off of there. Or not.
No, just leave it on there. Because then that really lets us know that it was...
yeah, it has alterations.
It has been altered.
Okay, I'm just going to leave this here for you to peruse that while I get my magazine. I've got all my notes.
Yeah, both of these little stamps are new. Are going to be July ones. So, hey, at midnight.
Nothing of eggs. Look at this.
Look at. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing.
We think that they've been watching us.
But I may have actually seen this before. And in my brain, it just kind of,
Ah, you were influenced. That makes more...
Yeah.
That probably tracks time-wise. Look at that. Where's that, like, what museum?
Joan Mitchell.
Right, but is it in a museum?
It's on view at Art Basel 2026.
Well, what does that mean? Where's that?
It's Basel, Switzerland.
Oh, we've
It's
not
an
been
art
there.
gallery.
We've not
haven't
been there.
No. Now, I've got... This is going to be great. I'm going to read to you how to tell the American story.
Hey, by the way, Tad Stormer. Hey, those of y'all that are in Baltimore, the Baltimore area, Tad Stormer's going to be there tonight at 7 p.m. at a pretty, it sounds like kind of nifty little bookstore. He's doing his little book tour, and I say little because it's just like in the, D.C., Baltimore.
He ain't coming to Texas.
He ain't nothing listed in Texas, nothing even above and beyond. Like, he's staying in those.
On the East Coast.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, Anne says it may have been shown in Baltimore. So you may have seen it there. Like, way back.
Okay, see, we still got, look.
You want me to put the heat gun on it?
Well, that's a...
I mean, you're going to glue things to it anyway. It's going to do that anyway.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Dadgummit, Mariah.
Well, no. It's annoying that I know things.
Sometimes, honestly, it. I mean, to the point where I'm just like, okay, all right, well, we'll just go back to stamping. Stamping.
Wonderful, Ricky. Wonderful.
Stamping pupsies. Now that you know that these pupsies are not just whatever, but they can be some other things too.
Mhm.
Okay, so what did we decide here? We decided that I was going to go with my purple. And I need a new... I really want to use this. I don't know. I think it just might be too big. Because that's what the trouble that I had with, even though I do dearly love those. Okay.
Bringing out the stamp bin.
Don't want to lay that down there because it'll...
This holds the itty bitties and smaller stencil or stamps. Sorry. Good God, brain. And we're going a little bit longer.
Okay, so I've got eyes here, and I was going to use eyes last time, but I didn't use eyes because I thought they were just kind of big. But I do like this little jobber.
That's Becky's, and you cut the lower lashes off.
Yeah, and I use those for something else. Those are for touchy-feely things.
Yes, for electric fingers.
Electric fingers. And I've got these little...
Shamrocks.
Shamrocks. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just I don't know, something.
I wasn't even gonna ask. At least
I keep these sometimes from Brad, because he says he's going to throw them away. And I, by the way, took some stuff out of the trash can.
You were not supposed to be. You were not supposed to be digging in bins.
And put it back into. I think that's the frog. He's funny. That's a funny frog. I like that funny frog. I'm not crazy about the funny bee, but I like the
ladybug.
Ladybug. Thank you. I do like the snail. And I do like my notes, but my notes are too... I'm going to have to figure out how to separate them. Because they don't line up with my,
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
They're kind of... They go off. I've used all these a bunch of times. I'm not going to use those anymore. We're moving and grooving here. We're losing some more. Some different things. Now, I haven't used that. That might be a good one.
What was that one? Little. Okay.
Triangle.
So these are the border
Triangle.
sets by Carrie. Now they're all mixed up, so you just gotta, there's 4 different sets, I believe.
And I do really like this thing that Brad made me that you put together, and if you hold it just right. And that's too solid for this. I might try that. All right, I think we've got enough out here we can experiment with. That's wallpaper. What is that? Oh, yeah. I could use those coffee beans.
She loves the coffee beans.
And I do like those little jobbers.
Mm-hmm.
See, I had that turned upside down because I couldn't see what it was. Marky circles. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love my marky circles. I know I've used them, but I'm going to use them again.
Mm-hmm. But you got to keep it open and over the, for the camera. So there. Thank you. So we can...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was
peruse while you're
really
perusing.
Rude, wasn't it?
It was.
Now, I've used these before.
Yeah, they're fairly newish, about 1 or 2 months ago. These are the Funky Fish 5.
I think I'm going to keep that one out. Now, here's the problem when I get ready to put all these away.
Remember which things they go back into.
Well, I kind of, have it written out here, but...
You could watch the stream back.
I could.
It's video evidence. I got a video for that.
See, here's the notes.
Why are the notes with the eyeballs? You are just breaking all kinds of rules.
I have it on the front of it.
That doesn't make sense, though.
Nope.
I don't.
Singing eyes.
Mm-mm.
All right.
This is what happens when she, And she keeps this one over there. Doesn't even go back up on the shelf, which I guess is all right, because...
There's room up there anyway.
Well, there usually is. Just
all
some
right.
other... I swear, see, things move in.
What?
If you leave open space, other things... It's like, oh.
Oh, look. Yeah. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's my little eyeball. That could go next to the stars in purple.
Yes, actually, what the extreme heat does to your gel plate is makes it gooey.
Who said that?
And we know that because P has some older plates that prior to her just, keeping her blinds closed, I had a little, sun session, and we think that that's what made them gooey. So those extra sticky plates that she has, that's what happened.
Yep.
Too much heat. Hello, Shauna.
All right. Now that's kind of bluey purple.
Hey, this decision making is very important.
What? Yeah.
The picking out of stamps and then deciding on the colors, and
All right. Now this.
it's not the most riveting thing, but it is very important. Good God,
Okay.
woman. Sticking her finger in things.
Look at that perfect fingerprint
Right next to that paisley.
right next to a paisley. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, I really like that, and I want to, carry forth with that. But it's kind of blue. So what I'm going to do, since we don't really care.
What color? Like what ink pad is that?
I don't know.
Well, it was. See, look.
Sucinco
Yeah,
pigment ink.
it's the VersaFine or VersaClear. I can't remember. You got it covered up there, but yeah, it was one of the blue ones.
Okay, so we're going to purple it out even a little bit more. And these are on my side, so I can do whatever I want.
You have
to.
stolen those. They are supposed to go into the drawer.
You don't have room.
I do have room.
No, I looked at it. You're full up.
I'm going to lock this drawer. I'm going to put the stuff in here and put a little pass key on it or something. And she shouldn't be stamping without supervision.
Stamping without supervision. Now, what did I decide here? I decided we're going to go with that.
Lock them up.
Well, it's kind of dark, but I think it's because, let me just wash this off a bit. I probably used black on it the last time.
Nancy, I think that as long as, you are aware, that is totally fine.
What?
She says that
Is that Nancy Lee?
This is Nancy. Handy Scandy Nancy.
Oh, Andy Scandy.
Otherwise, I say Nancy Lee.
She's DJing at some event. She's a busy girl.
She is. And she stays up late. Okay, anyway. She uses her heat tool set to low to help her dry her gel prints. But I use it very sparingly, and I keep it moving, and I keep my hand going back and forth over it. She's all about informed decision making. That is exactly right, girl. Now, I personally would suggest using more of a cool fan if you're going to fan it. But I get it. Now, if you're going to, if you're drying your papers and they're not on the gel plate, then you can use the heat tool. But again, you need to be careful. It will warp some things and it will set things on fire.
Well,
I've done it.
I do not use any of that.
She's not allowed to use the heat tool. It's over here on my side. And actually, our fairy art godmother has sent us two, But I'm like, he doesn't get it. There's one over here if you want it, but I just don't think that you need that. And
You're probably right.
yeah. Right? Yes.
What?
We love you.
I know.
Oh yes, it can bubble the gesso. Mm-hmm. I've done that. And actually, and I think it was, I'm gonna blame Rhonda, or give Rhonda credit for teaching us how to make that bubbly business. Remember with the, basically it's the ink, or is it the, no, stencil butter, I think. You can bubble that stuff up. And then you put heat embossing powder stuff on it. Some good stuff. It's very entertaining.
Hey, you got any green over there?
I do, and I'm going to go ahead and just order the little like set of, I think, 5 different archival like these, and get a brand new manganese and a red. So
yeah,
we have
a vermilion.
them. Yeah, and
So
then
they'll
it
be true to the color.
Yeah, and it comes with a couple of other colors.
Okay.
I like them because they fit in the drawer over here very nicely. Green. I don't really see what's the problem is we've altered these. Oh, but you know what I do have? And it is kind of a crazy darker green. Here, you'll probably like this. This will go with what you're doing. And I'm not sure that I have a re-inker for that one, because I wasn't able to get it on sale. But I do have Emerald City.
I like this.
Although is Emerald City the one that goes to this? No, see, that's teal blue. Some of these I can't find, like, I don't get the re-inkers too, but we have the pad that's close enough, and so that's the route I go. Just saying. Yeah, you need to
Dragging my arm through
You
the
are.
gravy here.
have little eyeballs on your arm.
I'll be going to the bank tomorrow morning and put those on my arm. I just tell them I've been Arty. I didn't tell them it was, 2 days ago.
You should wear I have a video for that shirt to the bank.
I should.
I would like you to start wearing that one out in public.
I like old Graciela. We're getting to be pretty thick.
At the
That's
bank.
what Carmichael used to say. Get pretty thick with old Rosella down there at the bank. I said, well, can you get her to hook you up with an ice cream dipper? The handle's getting kind of loose on the other one.
It is the best ice cream dipper.
It come from the bank.
They used to give out things like that.
But you had to go in. Carmichael used to mention that.
Oh, he liked going in.
Oh, he loved it. Oh my gosh, when I was sending him down there to get cash if we were going out of town or something, we, some of those little spots in the road didn't take credit cards when we were going to New Mexico. No. So I said, you need some cash. It would take him an hour and a half. He says, well, I had to visit my girls. Okay, let's see here. That would be too close to that. And I'm kind of thinking, look at that. I just have 2 rows of stars. I don't have 3 rows of stars. Oh dear.
You should have 3 rows of stars. Otherwise, that is just...
That's horrible. But I'm thinking I'm going to have a little row. We're not going to go with,
I cannot wait to show y'all all the things. And these little itty bitty stamps just bring me such joy. Yeah, they'll do that, Julie.
What you talking about?
That stencil butter will set up over time. But I'll tell you, ours has been doing pretty good. There's some that we probably should check in on, but we need to do something with the stencil butters again.
I know. I really just went crazy there for a while, and
we sort of burn ourselves out. It's like, okay,
did.
got to put those back and just lay off the sparkly stuff.
Okay, I'm loving that. Isn't that great?
Maybe that's why people don't take us seriously sometimes. Here's a shirt for you. Real artists do use sparkly things. Like stencil butter and glitter.
Shiny paint.
Shiny paint. And disco balls. You need like a little rest thing, like the like when they're sumiying or whatever, right? Don't they have that little thing and then they kind of keep their arm up? I don't know.
I think that's a brush rest you're talking about.
Yeah, shiny disco balls. We do have stamps. They're from Miriam. And the Carnival Circus is about to come to town, y'all. I'm telling you. She's very excited about them.
Because, you know, I tried using the stencil, and I did get a couple of, boy, was it
it's a hard one to work with.
Hard one to get it.
To get the lines.
Make happen what you envision should happen.
Yes.
Okay, what do we have here? We have a ladybug. We don't want a red ladybug.
Oh, Shauna, thank you.
We want a... Oh, I don't want it blue.
All right, so let's kind of review this whole process of the PUPS and the, you know, masterboard situation that they present in this state.
Yes.
Basically, P takes the strips from the PUPS. That's the pickup papers. If you want to know more about it, we've got, I actually started a playlist. I need to add more of the older PUPS videos to it, but just stay tuned. There's more coming on that. I just need to remember to do it. But basically, he tears those up. The PUPS are the ones that, you know, those are the papers that she uses while gel printing to get those frames of just the extra paint. Then you tear those apart, glue them together. Sometimes it's great if you glue it onto another piece. You can just glue them to one another. There's lots of different ways to handle your PUPS. Once that has dried, you are ready to get stamping. That's the process that you're seeing right here, right now. Right here, right now. There's a song for that. Then once this layer has dried, because you don't want to be messing around with the ink until it is dry. That's why it's very important why there was a discussion regarding, hey, is this archival ink or stays on? Because those two will dry and set up on the paint. It just takes a little while. You want, like, you know, a day or two if you want to be safe.
Be on the safe side.
So what's best to do is like get a few of these pup things going, and then that way you can stamp and then let things dry and have, you know, a couple different ones in the works if you're into this sort of thing. Now, by Sunday, we'll bring this back in. He will probably have already done some things to it by then, just to be honest. Unless she, you know, loses it or forgets about it for a bit.
Unless I get another book that I need to read.
Yeah. And then she'll show you what she does in that next process, which is going to be making them extra, extra special with different, you know, little applications of paint here and there. I think I explained that very well.
You did. You did a bang up job.
Mm-hmm.
And done it better to myself. Okay, now where's my little store?
And also why these little itty bitty stamps that we've been, you know, putting out pretty regularly, and our other designers have too, The small stamps, anything like an inch or smaller, are so wonderful for the pups. Now, that being said, you can still use some of the bigger ones if you do big pup strips, like fatter ones.
Wider.
Yeah, then, you know, size matters. It just should, you know, match your size of your stamps. But the nice thing is, see, these little ones, you can tuck them. Look at this. Tucking it in with the other one. I mean.
I know. I really didn't figure this out on the first ones that I did.
That sparkle stamp just, I cannot tell you how freaking happy it makes me.
Makes me very happy. Makes me very happy. Happy.
And Brad was like, well, we kind of already have sparkles. I'm like, I know, but we don't have itty bitty sparkles, and that's different. This is like you can't have too many flowers. There's just no such thing. All of them. And then in different styles. It could be the same flower, but a different style.
And see, I really love those little, I call them apple blossoms.
They're the cherry blossoms.
Yes. They are, I love them so much. And I use them all the time. So
yeah.
I try to use other things.
Yes, or you can stamp the bigger stamps before gluing to the pattern on top of the strip. Yes, thank you. Yes, Darcy's spot on with that. So there's no like right or wrong way to do it.
I'll play around with it and
what works for you and the stamps that you have.
Show me something different.
Yeah, show me your pups.
Show me your pups. Hey, now look at I went over the top of the red.
That was good.
I really do like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Sparkling shamrocks.
Really do like that a lot. Let's see. Let's come down here and see what we can do here. Because of this red, I need to do the darker. But then I think, well, you know, I could come in here and I could paint some more lighter color there. And then go over the top of it. That'd probably be the smart thing to do. I'm going to try to do this like this. It's kind of awkward.
These are the little Grecian swirls?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what. Will P color the pup too? Yeah, so that's the other thing. Like once you have them all glued together, like she said, she had some that needed more gold. So she actually just glued over it.
I put down yellow strips.
So that's one way you can just put more strips on top of it, or you can come back with paint.
Yeah.
And especially the most
I'm
ideal
going to come back with paint.
The most ideal paint to use would be a transparent paint or a semi-transparent. So that way you still have the beauty of what is below it, but then you're adding another painty strip of color. Because if you go in and you paint something opaque, that's going to look weird.
Yeah.
Just FYI. Unless you're gluing a bunch of opaque strips of paint together, that's probably not going to look that weird. But then you haven't probably been creating pups in the same way that P has maybe been creating pups. It's a little bit different. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
You're just going to get more interesting variety if you have been utilizing transparent paints and kind of layering up and doing fun smushy things with the pups. Like multiple pulls, like using it on different, you know, when you're layering out the paint, you do it on different ones. That's where you get like sort of variety happening on those edges. Bye, Rosemary. Thanks for hanging. And this is part of a set. I think there's 4 of them, right? Can't remember what this one is exactly.
No, you just turn it and it makes 4.
Oh, that's right. Brad made this one. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Been a while. Bye, Liz. Thanks for hanging. All right. Well, I think, is there anything else you wanted to bring back or show or whatever? Because we're kind of...
Oh, no. We're going to have to, I will save the other thing for
Sunday.
Sunday.
And then we'll be back here on Saturday over at CAW. That's the Creative Artist Work. If you want to join us for that, that's at 3 p.m. or sorry, 3:30.
Yes, and I'm going to be bringing in problem solving.
Atlantic.
I have Atlantic Monthly. I've got some new info on immigration.
Okay.
That will be interesting. Keep everybody abreast of that. Let me see what else. I just, you know, the other day somebody said civics. Why are we not teaching civics? Well, the whole article is about, you know, why do people not know about the true history of the United States? And there's a real reason for that.
Yeah.
I know you find that hard to believe.
All right. So until then,
love you.
like a
long haul.
bye, guys. See you then.